Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to do a full face of makeup. So I got in the mail yesterday the new Alter Ego Artemis palette. It got me really excited to try it. So I'm going to do a look using this palette today. This is going to make a great, I think, fall palette. I just love the grungy tones in here. So I cannot wait to use it and see how it works, especially like the teals in here and stuff. So I might do like a green and teal look or something. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe a greeny gold look. I'm very excited to try out this palette. It was only $22. And then I used Teresa's Dead's code to get 10% off of that price. Her code's just Teresa10 if you want this palette and you want to save some money. You can do that. Also got this new e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. They got new shades in it, and I got the shade light pink to see how it will work on me, because I feel like sometimes, even though it says it's translucent and it has like a little bit of a tone to it, it can darken my foundation. So I'm going to try setting my face with this today. I finally got the e.l.f. Retro Paradise oil. It's the priming glow oil, so I'm going to try that out today, plus this, the e.l.f. Do You primer. So I'm going to go in with the glow oil first and then go over top of it with this Do You primer. And then I have a lot of things today to try out. I have these e.l.f. bite-sized face duos. I got every single one of them, including the bronzer, which we're going to try out. Definitely the bronzer today. There's the bronzer. It's in coconut. And we're going to try out the other face duos. I'll see whichever one would go good with the look I'm going to do today. So I am going to try that out today. And I think that's it. I do have a couple of new bronzers that I want to try out, but I really want to try out the e.l.f. one and the bite-sized face duos. But I do have this new one I got from Catrice that looks really cool. It's like a shimmery bronzer, but Teresa's Dead compared it to the Tom Ford one, the gold. She said that this was a close dupe to that one, so I picked this up to try. And then I got this from Yensa. It is the Sunlit Glow Silk Bronzing Base, which, I'm not gonna lie, looks like the Chanel. Smells like, Leah Janae on here said it even smells like the Chanel. It has like a perfumey type scent to it. Shocked. This was like $38. And I want to try this. I'm going to do this sometime on my channel so y'all can see how this works, because I've used it a few times and I'm really liking this, actually. Oh, and I have the 3 new, and I might try to incorporate this in my look somehow. I have the 3 new e.l.f. glitter things. Maybe I'll try to incorporate the green one into my look today. We'll see. I have a whole bunch of new stuff. I even got this, which I'm not going to be able to use yet. But I have this. It's a Burberry highlighter, which Teresa's Dead made me buy. It looks like this. It looks so cool. I love the detail of the lace in here, and it looks so beautiful. And she talked about it in one of her favorites videos. Yeah, I ended up picking it up because she was like, it's on sale right now, by the way. So I ended up picking that up because it was on sale. But let's get started. I'm gonna start with this e.l.f. Paradise Priming Glow Oil and see how this does. Now, I have already prepped my face and put my moisturizer on. I like to use, right now, and I'll have to get a new one because it's just a little mini size. This is the Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb Aloe Vera one. And I really like this one because it's just like a gel consistency. And I think a gel moisturizer is like a perfect moisturizer for when you're going to do makeup, because it's not too heavy. It's just enough to moisturize your face and not be too much. So let's try this oil. I'm going to just stick some on my hand here. Rub it between my fingers. Oh, it smells good. It has like a tropical scent. I do feel like it gave me a little bit of a glow. And my skin feels like super soft now. And I have dry skin, so I could use some softening. I'm gonna go in with the trying to give this a minute to just like set in my face. Now I want to go in with the e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer. I've never used this, but I have heard people say that this is like a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip primer. And I did have like a little sample pack of the Milk Hydro Grip primer that I've been using, so I do know how it feels. So I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna squeeze out. Whoa, it's really like a jelly consistency. Okay, squeeze out. Just one pump of it. I do not have a new foundation or anything today. Probably just gonna use my tinted moisturizer from ColourPop. I've been loving that as of late. This is just like I feel like this is just like the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. It's definitely sticky, which is good. I'm gonna go in just with my Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer. It is pouring to rain right now outside. I guess we're getting the hurricane today. And it's, according to my weather app, it shows it's raining until 11 o'clock. I'm kind of hoping it quits before then because I wanted to go and do my TJ Maxx video today. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to wait and take my makeup off before I go, which I really don't want to do. But if I have to, I will. I'm gonna try and use a brush to apply this. I haven't tried using a brush yet. I'm gonna try to use a brush to apply this. I'm gonna try it for this. I'm gonna stick this mainly on the center of my face, where I have a lot of redness. I try to use a brush because I feel like a brush will have just a little bit more coverage than a sponge would. You know, a sponge soaks up a lot more than a brush does. So, but this is just a tinted moisturizer, so it's not really gonna completely cover up my redness. But anywhere I see redness that I don't want it, I'll just take my concealer. I'll just take my concealer and go over those spots with it. This is just mainly to tint your face. So I'm meant to really give coverage. But I really love it. It looks so natural on your skin. I'll go over my red spots with some concealer. I like using this in the summertime when it's warmer outside. This isn't quite as heavy. So I'm just gonna use this is not new, this is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's my favorite concealer. I just like using the Robert Welsh method to do my eyes, where he just uses 2 dots, one on each side. And I'm gonna go on like at the cheeks with a couple swipes, maybe a little bit on my nose because on my chin, maybe a little bit on my forehead. Just doing a little bit more because, and I have my beauty blender. This is my Juno Co. beauty blender, and it definitely absorbs less. I love this the best for blending out my concealer. I love using this for foundation too, but I don't really like to blend out my concealer with a brush. I've tried doing it before and I just don't like it. I don't feel like, for me, I don't feel like I can get the blend into my skin as good. Been wanting to try that the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I've seen Tara Brooke here on YouTube using it, and on her red spots when she uses tinted moisturizer, and it really seems to cover pretty good any red spots you have. So I've been wanting to try that out and see how it is. I'm gonna go in with my I have this little thing of Elf. It's an under eye setting powder. It's in sheer, but it's like white, which I love. I love that for under my eyes. It is so white. But the only thing I hate is it doesn't have like a sifter. And I'm going to use this is my Elf small tapered brush. I love using this to set under my eye. I like this powder. I've been liking this powder because it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't darken your under eyes. I'm just going to go over the rest of my face with this, the Halo Glow setting powder from Elf Cosmetics. I've been loving Elf Cosmetics stuff as of late. They've been really releasing some good stuff. I've been surprised by them. They were the first brand I ever tried when I was starting to get back into makeup again. They reminded me of like it reminded me of a starter brand. But I feel like they're really stepping up their game. This is a BH Cosmetics. Let's see if that's good enough. Tap some out into here. And I'm just gonna lightly set the rest of my face. Just realized I did not cover my pimple. I don't know where it came from. Overnight it just popped up. I don't know why. Probably hormonal. I didn't even show you this part. I might go in with a cream bronzer and then go over top with the coconut bronzer. We'll see. I have this I found on sale at Target. I found this on sale. This is the Elf. It's like a stick. It's a multi-stick. It's a multi-stick thing, and this is the bronzer. This is a radiant bronzer. I thought about, but I already powdered my face, so I guess not. It's a cream product. I guess I'll try using that in another video. I didn't think about going over my face with that one. Try out this Elf Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Coconut. This is the only one they had. I thought they were gonna have more shades. But this is the only one they had. It's in the shade Coconut. And maybe on one side of my face I'll do just because it has a matte side and then a shimmery side. So I think on one side I'm just going to do the matte side so we can look and see how it is. And then on the other side I'll mix it with the shimmery side so we can see what the difference is. How different it looks, and if you can use like the shimmer and the matte side together. And then in the end I'll end up taking some of the shimmery side and going back over the matte side so it doesn't look dramatically different. This one's going to be the matte side. This is super pigmented. Wow. This is really pigmented, but it blends out really easy. Okay, I'm going to go into both sides for this other side of my face. Do you think maybe it doesn't come off quite as tan when you mix them both together, which I like? And I've never really done like a shimmering bronzer, so this is different for me. So this is like the regular bronzer with no shimmer. And this one is with the shimmer, which, I mean, if you get up close, you can see a difference because there's like some shimmer. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if it translates well on camera. But I'm going to go into this side with the shimmery and put it over top of this one. That way it doesn't look funny. That way we can just be even on both sides. That was really pretty. I didn't think there was like a whole lot of kick up either in the pan. I want to go into these blush duos. I have all the shades. So I have it in white peach. This is the white peach one. Spiced apple, which is really pretty. This one's watermelon. Pomegranate. I do think they have a great variation, like for deeper skin tones and lighter skin tones. Lychee. There's guava. That one's a really pretty shade. Cantaloupe. This one looks really pretty. So I'm going to try to figure out which one I want to use. So I'm going to go in with this one. This one is spiced apple. And this is almost like a terracotta type blush. I'll go with my usual blush brush, which I think I got this in either a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy Glam Bag. It's a firmer brush, number 102. And I don't know why, but it's just such a good brush. It's like dense, but not too dense. It's very fluffy. I love it for blush. It's been my favorite blush brush forever. I'm going to go in and I'm going to mix the two sides. And I'll do that on this side of my face. Looks really pretty. It's more of like a neutral type blush, which I never use neutral blushes, so there's a lot of people that are comparing these to the Cover FX blush duos. I cannot do that comparison for you today because I do not have the Cover FX monochromatic blush duos, so there's no way for me to compare it for you, but I have a nice glowy cheek today. And I'm wondering if I want to go into one of these highlighters and highlight my face. If I did, probably the one that would look the best on me, because I have such a light complexion, would be this cantaloupe one, which looks like it has like a champagne type highlighter. I'll go in with that one, and then if it's too much, we'll put the Burberry highlighter I was showing you earlier on top. This is my favorite highlighter brush. Is the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter. It's the F03 brush. This is just such a good brush for really getting the nice highlight, because it's such a densely packed brush. It's unlike a fan brush. So I'm just going to go into the highlighter shade here in the Cantaloupe palette and put that just above my cheek to see how it looks. It is a pretty highlight. I think it looks pretty. I definitely have a glowy, spicy cheek going on here. I'm excited to get into this Artemis palette. I was so excited when I received this yesterday in the mail. I've been wanting to. I've seen so many videos on it already, and I'm surprised how heavy this feels. It feels like a super expensive palette. Only thing is, on mine, part of the Alter Ego part is rubbed off, which is weird. But, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try this out. Just gotta figure out, I think I'm gonna use my natural hair brushes, because I feel like they do the best blending for me. So I'm getting out all of my natural hair brushes, even the ones by Morphe, by He Who Shall Not Be Named. I'm definitely not going to buy any more of his palettes. I think I'm going to go in, definitely with my bigger brush. I think I'm going to go in first with Entice, which is like the lighter of the shades in here. It's right here, this one. And I'm going to just get that going in my crease. Get my mirror here. My mirror I've been using. There's some kickback in the pan. Oh, I forgot to prime my lids. I need to prime my eyelids. Leave that sitting there for a minute. My usual primer. I don't have anything new. I like this e.l.f. Cosmetics Putty Eye Primer. I have the white one. Let me just do some priming on my lids real quick. Can't believe I almost forgot to prime my eyes. Glad I remembered to prime my eyes. Almost forgot.